A typical day at Harmonix, I usually get in, get set up. I've been spending a lot of time rendering, where you let a computer process images, usually overnight, um, to get like shadows that you could apply onto your scenes, or ambient occlusion, where you get like light that the contact shadows. Between like a wall and the floor, and you get that little dark area. A lot of that stuff we let a computer process over a long period of time. So one of the first things I do in the morning now is check my renders, make sure everything came back good. Sometimes you can use a paint program to paint out stuff that didn't work quite so right, or sometimes you have to re-render little bits if there were errors. Then usually I go to stand-up. Game development is super team focused, so we all break out into different teams, and every morning we kind of report in to our producer what we did yesterday, what we're doing today, and if we're having trouble with anything, if we're blocked on anything. You'll hear that a lot in game development speak. It's super important because it's so team focused. You might be blocked on something. You might have a task where, maybe the program is broken. And you can't finish your task, but that actually affects everybody else's ability to finish their tasks because everything's so interconnected with each other. So it's super important to communicate when you're having trouble with something, because, that way you can get folks to help you out, and then, you'll get the whole team back in running order again. My workspace is something you would definitely see at a lot of game studios. I have a really beefy Boss computer that's got a great graphics card that can handle if you're playing a computer game, it could definitely handle like the highest graphics quality settings on it, just because game engines and computer animation programs and 3D modeling packages are all very, very heavy. They need a lot of computer memory to run. I've got 2 monitors, and I have a drawing tablet to help me paint textures and any type of like painting drawing tasks that I might need to do. We have a lot of consoles at our desks, a lot of dev kits. These are the special consoles that the like the big development studios like Microsoft, Sony, any of those folks, they'll usually send game developers like the newest versions of consoles that are coming out, so you can actually test the games on those consoles and make sure that what you're doing on your computer can actually run well on the consoles themselves.